back in, everybody, to Squirrel Hollow. Out here this morning, just got the yard and all cleaned up. Me and my wife, we had been on a little vacation. Was gone for 3-4 days. We have a little condo down at North Myrtle Beach, so we were down there for 3 days. Got back yesterday, so I decided to take the day off of work and kind of get caught up on all my stuff here around the house. So cutting the grass is one of those things. That was the main thing, really, and it doesn't take that long, but it's just nice to have an extra day off work just to kind of get back in the swing of things and get caught up around the house. Like even though we won't go on but for 3 days, you know, there's stuff still needs to be done. So I always like to do that when we go on a little vacation, take an extra day off just to, like I say, just get caught up. So got my Toro Z Master 2000. Hadn't cut the grass here in probably about 4 weeks, I guess, and man, it's really dry. But the Toro, that done great. Never had any issues with that. Good mower. I really like that mower. I think the last video that I did, I was working on my Skag. That needed some blades and stuff changed on it. So I had just gotten those sharpened up on the Toro not too awful long ago. So the grass is, it was a little tall, but it wasn't real thick. So it done great. So yeah, I got up this morning about, I don't know, 7 o'clock, and got out here about 8:30 and started cutting the grass and got the weed eating and all that done. And just, you know, trying to get caught up. Got the garden watered yesterday, and I put a little bit of water on it this morning. I had to unroll my hose. I had that stretched across the yard before I cut the grass, so put a little bit more water on that this morning. Tomatoes and stuff, they're looking pretty good. I think we got a deer problem. They're getting into my few sweet potatoes, and I see they done nibbled on the top of my string beans too. So see if we can do something with it. Last year we put out garlic powder, and that seemed to work really well. Kept a deer out the garden. You just gotta kind of keep on top of it, put it out every 2 or 3 days, especially if you get a little shower rain. But unfortunately, they're not calling for any rain here in our forecast. But hopefully we'll get some soon. Good Lord's willing, and blesses us with some rain. Well, yeah, we really need it. Everywhere else, the grass is really dry, but around here, I guess we don't get a ton of sun in the backyard and all throughout the day, so the grass is still fairly green here. But we still need a good shower rain just to soak in and get the grass to come back around a little bit everywhere else. So. But I took a few videos while we was on vacation. I'm gonna do a little bit of voiceover on that and just kind of show you along the way. It's nothing spectacular, mostly just driving down the road, some of the sights that we got to see, and a couple little videos and pictures around the beach and stuff. So hope y'all enjoy, and if you could, just like and subscribe. Leave me a comment, let me know that you're watching, enjoying the video or not enjoying it, or just make some suggestions if you would. I would greatly appreciate that. So y'all have a good day, and thanks for tuning in. So we're just showing y'all the map here of where we traveled at down to Myrtle Beach. This is heading down 95, and I believe this is around Roanoke Rapids. If anybody's familiar with that, it's in the northern part of North Carolina. And this is about halfway through North Carolina. This is Goldsboro. You can see me passing a Budweiser distribution place there. Getting ready to cross the railroad tracks here. This is, I believe this is 117 is the road number. This is us sitting in traffic, just showing you a tobacco field that we had saw along the way. I believe this is on 17, I believe. I think we're back on 17 here, somewhere in North Carolina. This is actually just the other side of Goldsboro. We're passing the Mount Olive College. And the Mount Olive College, and there's also a factory there where they make pickles, the Mount Olive pickles. If anybody is familiar with that, I kind of zoomed in on the sign there, so you can see that. One of my favorite pickles, so it's kind of neat to pass through that little town, heading down to our place. All right, now we're crossing the Cape Fear River. I believe this is the northeast Cape Fear. I believe it was on the sign. Long bridge. The river doesn't really appear that big, but a lot of swampland and marshland and all. There's the sign there. So now we're across the Cape Fear. Now we're heading into South Carolina. We're not real far into South Carolina, probably about 5 miles. So we're almost there. So now we're coming up on the sign for Little River, the municipal town there of Little River. The next clip you'll see of me complaining about dragging stuff out on the beach. This is a real thrill. Back in with you from Squirrel Hollow, North Myrtle Beach. I got a wagon full of chairs, coolers, umbrella, all kinds of stuff, chairs, dragging it about a quarter mile to the beach, because that's what my wife loves to do. Me, I'd rather be at home cutting grass, working in the garden, or just sitting back in the easy chair. But no, I'm on vacation, dragging a wagon down across a road, through the sands, over the piles of sand, and through all the people. This is a nice vacation. Hope y'all enjoy it as much as I do. Yep. Yeah, so I'm not a beach person, but wife, she loves it, so I just go along with her. Glad she enjoyed herself. I had fun too, but like I say, I would rather be at home cutting grass. But this is a beach. This is before all the people got out there, but it was a big crowd there over this past weekend. So I guess everybody was out having a good time. We went to Broadway at the beach. This is Elvis impersonator. He was out there putting on a pretty good show. We walked around there for a little bit. A lot of shops, shows, and stuff to do, but we didn't really do anything. Just kind of walk around and look at the sights. They did have a jet boat here coming up there. Boy, they were really carrying on that thing. I'm not a water person by no means, but I know good and well I've been sick on that thing. They were spinning people around and all in the boat. I don't know how much it cost to ride it, but not really something I was interested in, but it was great neat to watch it. This is all at Broadway at the beach too. We stayed there for quite a while, and there you can see it again. And the moon was full that night. So after we left here, we went back out on the beach, and wife, she wanted to see the moon and all. It was a full moon. I think she said it was a strawberry moon. So there we are at the beach, and the camera doesn't really do it justice, but it was very pretty, and it was very peaceful. The water was and kind of calmed down and all for what it was, and it was just a very peaceful evening with the moon also bright. This is the last night there. We went to the Little River waterfront, ate at Hurricanes, had good food. We sat out on the little deck there, and a lot of boats and up going down the intercoastal waterway. A lot of cruise ships, fishing boats, stuff like that. So anyway, like I say, it was a good time, and next clip here is us heading home. This is a sunrise over the Cape Fear River. We're heading back home now. So same bridge from earlier. But I thought it was pretty sunrise and all coming over that bridge and all there. I thought that was pretty. picture and all. This is us heading on back home. We're right in Virginia now. We're stopping here at the rest stop, and boy, I was so glad to get back home. But there you go. Welcome to Virginia. Love. We was only gone for, I don't know, about 3 days. But I tell you, 3 days is a long time for me. I'd rather be at home, get up from early cutting grass and all. That's my vacation. Like I say, the wife enjoyed it, so that's what matters. Back on 295 here, crossing over the James River, over near Richmond. Not too far from home here, but still got probably about 45 minutes to an hour away from home. And I'm telling you what, it was wonderful to get there. I guess I'm a little paranoid sometimes when I go away. I always think about, what if you break down on the side of the road? What if you have an accident that far away from home? And I don't know. I always think about the worst. I guess just being at home is my safe zone, whatever you want to call it, my security. I know you can get hurt at home too. There we are, pulling in the driveway. I think I was just probably jumping for joy. Just being able to, as the old Porter Wagner song says, see the green, green grass of home. But anyway, we had a good time. Got back yesterday and got everything done around the house, and just get back in the groove for tomorrow and head back to work. We'll see y'all on the next one.